Hey, what up everyone? I'm Cool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're gonna be going over the 8.9 update patch notes. Probably be a really quick live stream, maybe my shortest one ever, other than ones that have crashed or what, you know? But just want to get the information out there. I was gonna do a new account playthrough live stream today, but then the update happened, and I just wanted to have this on the channel, so unless you guys go crazy today or something, I got time today, but a little bit of time. But I really want to be doing my new account playthrough, so I'm going to get to that as soon as I can. But I want to do a little live stream, talk about the update, which is, I think they're heading in the right direction for once. Like I read, kind of skimming over it a little bit before I got on here. And I know, like, I had to update yesterday, so I knew there was an update, but it was like late last night that I realized there was an update. Usually I'm on top of things. Usually on YouTube there's about 5 videos by now. You can see probably how it's going at the moment. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. So give me a sec while I set up the stream, and then we'll read the patch notes, and I'll go over my thoughts on it. I think it's a good one, like as far as I've read. Just like almost like quality of life stuff that we've actually been asking for type of deal. Nothing crazy. Well, it's kind of crazy. It's like good quality of life stuff for real. Like pets and Soulforge and... But I'll run an epic trial like auto battle while I set up the stream real quick and read the patch notes. I don't have... They're not on the screen. I'm sorry. This is more like a podcast and my reaction to it. If I put them on the screen, and then it just wouldn't work out for what I want to do today if I did it on OBS, so it'd be super short because we wouldn't be able to play the game. Because then if I jumped over to the new account playthrough, it would have the freaking update on the front of it, and I'm trying to avoid that with the new account playthrough. It's Thursday, very slow day for Gems of War, but maybe the update will bring some people out. And I don't even really, you know, it is what it is. I'm just putting this up on the channel to have it so people can watch it later, type of thing. And decided to do a stream to make up for Monday because I wasn't able to stream Monday. Here we go, making up for it. Cool, don't slack. Let's go. Alright, so one sec while I set her up. I'll try not to do too much background here. I just want to have a thumbnail and whatnot. No. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Gems of War is the game. In case people were wondering. And save that. We got the update 8.9 patch notes coming soon to a theater near you. Alright, let me jump into the chat. This way I can talk to the chat today. I was going to do a new account playthrough live stream where I could probably barely talk to the chat because I want it to be different this time. Hey, Sana with the gifted, thank you so much. Went to Slayheim. Let's go. Running out there. It's the Pentultimates live stream today. 2 left. Smoke them if you got them. Let's go. Sana busting them out, passing them around. This. Come on, dummy. You need to hurry and get to the patch notes. Come on, dum-dum. How's it going, Sana? How you been? Give me 30 seconds, y'all. 30 seconds. 30 seconds, and I'll be reading those patch notes. 30 seconds or less. How about that? I'll be reading those patch notes in 30 seconds or less. Alright, ready? Yeah, there's the link to the patch notes. Thank you. Alright, here we go. Y'all can hear me, right? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Update 8.9 patch notes. Pet rescue selection. Pet rescue selection. Okay. Pet rescue selection. I think y'all are gonna like this quite a bit. And so when I saw this, I thought of the Gems of War community. Not me necessarily. But anyway, let me just read them and then I'll talk about what I think about it. Alright, ready? Update 8.9 patch note, pet rescue selection. We have updated the 1-hour pet rescues from pet gnomes to help players try to target the pets they are missing. When players defeat a pet gnome, and there are no other pet rescues currently active, they will now get a new pop-up menu that will allow them to pick between 3 potential pets to rescue. Has a little graphic here showing pet rescue. Select one of these pets to rescue. And it has like 3 different pets there. The 3 pets will be randomly selected and will not necessarily be from the same kingdom. However, there will always be the following. 1 buff pet. This is any pet that has an ability that helps the player. 1 cosmetic pet. 1 buff or cosmetic pet. Only 1 pet can be chosen from the 3 pet options. Once a pet has been selected, it will be the pet rescue available to the player and their guild. Ooh. It's not as good as I thought it would be. It's not as good as I thought it would be, but it's better than... I mean, if you get the pet gnome, you get to choose. I wonder if you can talk to your guild in between. You might be able to. Like, what if you... Okay, let's... anyway. PvP pets, starry pets, faction pets, immortal pets, platform exclusive pets, and the revered dragon kitty will not appear as options for the updated pet rescues. Please note these changes only affect the pet rescue event from defeating pet gnomes and will not apply to scheduled pet rescue events on Wednesdays. We are looking into this as a potential change to come in the future. Alright, next section is Guild Wars roster. We have added an updated version of the classic guild roster to the new Guild Wars. The new guild roster displays Guild Wars information for all guild members. Similar to classic Guild Wars, all guild members will be able to view the roster. It can be accessed from the guild's keep menu. Players will also be able to review the final roster results during the 2-day Guild Wars grace period after the final daily war ends. Something I've wanted. I want to see how people are doing. I want to see how I'm doing. Mostly I want to see how I'm doing, but, you know, I wanted to know. Is everybody sitting there to defend? How are they fighting the gate 5 times? Like, we need to know these things, especially guild leaders. It's really good for your guild leaders, for real. But if you're pocket watching... Anyway, I need to quit chiming in. Then it shows a graphic of that. You can bring it up, like, I have it in the chat if you want to click on, or Sana has it in the chat if you want to click on it. I feel like it's me too, it's my moderator, you know. But Sana put it in the chat if you want to click on it and read along. And look at the graphics and stuff. But it says keep roster, and then it has the Paragon, you know, the champion, etc. This information includes how many Guardian boosts has a player purchased. Is the guild member defending a location? If so, have they set up their team? How many wins-losses did the player have each day? What is their total guild score for the event as a whole, across all the days? Also returning are the classic Guild Wars ranks of Paragon, Champion, Herald, Vanguard, and Soldier. Players will earn one of the 5 ranks based on their total Guild Wars score from the previous Guild Wars events, so players wanting to be Paragon will need to be the top performing player in their guild. Currently, these Guild Wars ranks are for bragging rights only and have no other advantage, but we may explore special rewards in the future. Please note, currently if you hover over a player, it lights up as though you can tap on it for more information. That is something we may be exploring in the future. Alright, here's the other thing I think everybody should be excited about. This one I'm excited about. The pet one, not for me too much, but I can see where other people might be excited about the pet one. But the Soulforge rotation. They've been talking about this. We knew this was going to happen. Now it's in the game. I mean, I think next week it comes in. I don't think it's in, like, right now. Because if you go look at the Soulforge right now, it's not different, I don't think. But, maybe next week. Soulforge rotation. We have made some initial improvements to the rotation of craftable, mythics, and legendary troops. The Soulforge will now rotate the mythic plus legendary troops available for crafting twice a week. Once at weekly reset and once at daily reset on Thursdays. This allows us to cycle through the Soulforge lists for mythic and legendary troops faster, allowing for new troops to go into the rotation more quickly. We have added a time left timer on all troops that will rotate, so players know how much time is left before the Soulforge changes its contents. That's good, that's good. The craftable Dragonite Dragon, weekly kingdom weapons, and colored summoning crystals will continue to rotate once a week at weekly reset. I'll go back through this and like give my thoughts more deeply, but I just wanted to read it first. In-game guild name change. Guild leaders and only guild leaders will now be able to change their guild's name in-game from the Manage tab of the guild admin menu. Guild leaders may only change the guild's name once every 4 weeks. Guild names will go through the same restrictions as choosing a name for a new guild, to make sure the new name is available and isn't inappropriate. As part of this change, the guild admin menu for the Manage tab has been updated. Please note we have freed up some old names from disbanded guilds that have not had any activity for some time to make additional guild names available. So if you want to name your guild City Cool Sucks, just kidding. Support will no longer be accepting guild name request tickets after 8.9 releases. Mine doesn't. I think it's out, but it's not like the stuff isn't in there till next week or something. Troop upgrade menu. We have, I mean, some of it might be in there right now, but like the Soulforge rotation, I didn't see it. Troop upgrade menu. We have updated the troop upgrade menu to bring all aspects of troop upgrading back into a single menu. The troop upgrade menu has been updated to the UI style to be similar to the Immortal menu. On the new overview menu, players will be able to view their troops' information and easily navigate to the different types of troop upgrade menus. If you're looking at the thing, it's got Yaga's hut there, so you can do everything in one spot. Because like right now, you kind of have to. You remember how I would do like a bounty troop, and I'd have to go here, then there, then back, and then here. The menu along the right is broken down into 5 sections. Spell, view the troop's spell description and spell icon. Level, view the troop's current level and skill points. Players can also tap the notepad button to see a breakdown of skill points. Traits, view all 3 traits on a troop and their unlocked status. Ascension, the troop's progress to the next ascension rarity. Max Ascension for all troops is not available on this menu at this time, but will be added back into the UI in a future update. Elite level, this will replace Ascension once a troop is fully ascended. Players can see the troop's role and current elite level. Shiny, if the troop has a shiny version, they can see the current progress and tap on the shiny token to bring up the troop's shiny menu. Along the edge of each section, there are upgrade icons. When tapped, will slide out the upgrade menu for the matching troops upgrade. Level, traits, ascension, elite level. On each upgrade menu, players will be able to either upgrade with their resources or choose to use an orb for that type of upgrade. This will allow players to view upgrades and decide if they prefer using an orb instead of resources. I won again, let's go. Let's try 300. Along the top of the menu, adjacent to the back, help, and chat buttons, there are 2 additional buttons. Orb button. Players will be able to view all their orbs similar to the Jewel View in Soulforge. That's cool. Disenchant button. Players will be able to go to the disenchanting menu. We have kept the max upgrade button on the overview menu that will do any possible upgrade for that troop, including level, traits, and ascension as before. The button has a slide-out display that lists all the upgrades and resource costs when using the button. This slide-out will also allow players the option to use an orb of power instead of regular resources if they prefer. Shouldn't do that. All orb upgrades have a confirmation pop-up menu in case a player accidentally interacts with an orb button instead of the regular upgrade button in a menu. Upgrade traits. Are you sure you want to use an orb of wisdom to give this troop the phase shield trait? Using the level up button from the troop card view will take players directly to the troop level menu. We left this button in for new players to make it easier for them to focus on leveling their troops. Players still have the option to take a screenshot of the troop overview menu, but we have removed the screenshot customization options at this time. That's not good for me. The disenchant menu has been updated to the new UI style, but will work the same as it did previously. Watch the thumbnails out there, y'all. Luckily, I got 2, buddy. But watch your thumbnails out there now. They're going to be not as good, probably, for some people. Again, max ascension for all troops is not available on this menu at this time. I mean, we'll see. But will be added back into the UI in a future update. Early game improvements. Of course, they had to do something to the early game while I'm already doing a new account playthrough. Did I see Anita was here? What up, Anita? Thank you with the 5 gifted. Holy cow. Zick Split, the KB, Zill, Java Puppy, Sky Monkey. Thank you so much, Anita. Boom! You said boo. I said boom. Busy running 2 guilds, Sana. What up, Zevi Mur? I will check it. You guys let me know what you think, and then I'll go check stuff. We got Sana, we got Tyrion, we got Anita, we got Zivi. Rain's here. 21 months for Rain. Nice. Funky Town, Texas. What up, everybody? Early game improvements. In the opening tutorial sequence, we have removed the second Militia Man troop from both Battle 2 and Battle 3. This allows players to complete these tutorial battles faster, allowing new players to get into the Dragon's Pursuit story sooner. So they just did that after I went through it already. It's nothing, like they just made it easier. In tutorials, the message tap click to continue now appears faster, so players don't have to wait to move to the next part of a tutorial. This is going to be good for me. It'll make it faster. Maybe they watched my... They probably didn't. You know, I'm not the main character of the world, I know. But maybe they were watching my new account playthrough. They would be smart to see what I'm saying about it. But anyway. And maybe they were saying, dang, that is slow. It, like, pops up so slow, and he's trying to go fast, and... But probably not. We sped up the reveal of nodes for a story arc. The quest nodes between the arc start and the next mini-boss or boss battles. We have changed the battle background in quest battles to match the background used in starting conversation. This ties the battles to conversations happening beforehand. I said don't, I'm not reading those, like skipping by them. Achievements. New achievements for you achievement hunters out there. I know there's some pet people out there. Shout out to you. There's some achievement people out there. Shout out to you. I'm more of the Soulforge guy as far as like this stuff goes. I'm more excited about that. Achievements. Paragon of War. Earn the Paragon rank in a Guild Wars event. Anger Management. Match 100 Enraged Gems. So 2 new achievements. Alright, here's some more stuff. Some more general stuff. War bands will now rotate around every 2 weeks, with the oldest war band cycling out and a new war band cycling in. Okay. Adjusted text on various menus to address some of the readability concerns with new fonts. Some of y'all were mad about the new font. We have also been reviewing the new fonts in non-English languages to address the smaller text concerns. We will be reviewing the font changes and feedback as an ongoing project. Alright, bug fixes, last section, then I'll reread it and go over my... I've already been chiming in a little, but... Bug fixes. Sony offers for real money appeared without a price and were unable to be purchased. Improvements to the tech around the rewarded ad videos to help address the issue where no video is available. Tower destroyed. Reward text and invasion events would expand out of the reward box, making it difficult to read some of the text. Gnomes summoned during a Gnomapalooza would appear as level 1 and would appear... They said P-Peer. They have a typo. So if they're actually watching me right now, which they're not, I'll be your editor if you want. It says P-Peer instead of up here. Gnomapalooza would appear as level 1 and would P-Peer with higher stats than they should have from PvP bonuses such as Blood Frenzy. So they fixed your gnomes in PvP. Guild admins were blocked from guild admin features caused by a Cliffy error. Game board shrink after accessing chat menu. Glory not visually displayed in the rewards list after completing a treasure hunt game. Progression on guild tasks visually missing. Team score visually incorrect in defense team. Small note from Jetto, I have a list, one of many, of what I believe are the ongoing top priority bugs that need to be addressed, and I am following them up regularly with the team to get any sort of update on the progress on those issues. Alright, so let's read the chat real quick, and then I'll give my thoughts and maybe go back over some of it. So, Zivi said... If I haven't yet, check the upgradable filter of troop list. It's a disaster. Okay. Loud and clear, let's go. Yeah, cosmetic pets, that's a good thing. I like that part. The only thing I thought when I saw that was like, man, I've been using orbs on cosmetic pets and now I can just like... But I'm probably not gonna be like the one popping them anyway. I think if you have the choice between 3, you should probably pick the cosmetic pet. Even though... You know, you're thinking like, oh, I need those bonuses, oh, I need those stats from the pet. You know, cosmetic pets are a little bit rarer. And if you're, I feel, my opinion, right now, you know, very early opinion, I could change it. I think you should pick the cosmetic pet almost every time, but I'm hoping when the three choices pop up that the person can go to their guild chat and be like, hey, what's up, guild? Which one do you want? Instead of them just picking whatever one they want, they can maybe ask their guild, like, hey, does anybody need this one? Does anybody need this one? Does anybody need this one? And then if like 3 people are like, yeah, get that one, then you could pick that one instead of just picking your favorite one because it looks cute. Yeah, aiming for cosmetic pets, that's good. Thanks again, Anita and Sauna. The girls are back in town. Catching up at 2x speed, Tyrion. I'm reading pretty fast. That's probably gonna sound crazy. It says 8.9. Tyrion asked, is update live or just patch notes now? Like, if you go to the Soulforge, there's no new stuff yet. I remember Emberclaw was here. Look, Emberclaw's still here. Aldrich's still here. It's Thursday right now, you know? So this part is not new. Somebody said the troop upgrade menu is different. Zivy. I don't know if I have any troops I can upgrade, but let's see. Maybe one. Here we go. Okay. Use these buttons to view level traits or elite level your troops. Yeah, it's definitely something to get used to. You gotta rub me the right way. Something to get used to here. I don't know. L1 is for souls. What is this? To level it. It's already on oh, okay, it's level 1, so I gotta level it to 20. So here you could turn it down if you want. Or you can do it all the way to 20. Or you can use an orb or use an orb. So that's leveling. L1 is leveling. Triangle is traits. You can either pick one at a time, or you can unlock all, or you can use an orb, or you can use an orb for all of them. And yeah. You can do max upgrade down there. It shows you here. Upgrade. Level to 20. Unlock traits. And showing you what you're using. I'm using almost 8,000 souls. I'm using 4 celestials. What? Why does it look... Is it really 21 trait stones? It's not 21 trait stones, right? There's no way. What's up with the... Hold on a sec. Is it really? Is a mythic really 21 arcanes? Is that true? That seems like high or something. There's no way the second trait costs 9 arcanes. Am I just an old... Am I just like out of touch or something? It's always been 42? Holy cow. I didn't know that. Forgot. I always use like an orb or something. I don't know. It's been a while. I guess I do have a lot of them, so it's really not even a dent. You don't think it's right? I don't know. It just looks like a lot because I haven't seen it like this before. Maybe that's right. I don't know. I didn't think it was that many trait stones, I guess. Huh. How many is like let's see. Maybe I'm tripping, y'all. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's always been the same. This is 8. You gotta have 12 arcanes just to... I didn't know it was that much. Are you sure? 12 arcanes for an epic? Are we sure, dude? I thought it was more like... I think they're tripling it, bro, on accident. It's supposed to be like 4 arcanes here, right? I feel like they're accidentally like tripling it or something. Like, Okay, we got... That's a legendary, though. It's a legendary. I don't know. I'm stupid. Maybe I'm stupid. Alright, what do we got? We got, what about this one? Maybe I'm tripping. 3 arcanes? Okay, that looks better. Maybe it's just because I haven't seen it like that before. Just, like, looks different or something. Just seems like a lot of trait stones to level... To, like, trade a ultra rare. 3 arcane, 6, 6, 6, 1460, like in total? Are you serious, you know? 86, 92, 95. Are you kidding me? Is it really 95 trait stones? Maybe it's because they're all, like, put together like this. Huh. I don't know. It looks weird to me, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. You guys let me know. Has it always been like that? It takes like 100 trait stones to level up to fully trade an ultra rare? Funky Town's here. Gotta keep the lights on. Let's go. That's what Funky Town says. I didn't say it, but it's true. Not feeling the new interface for troops? Are you talking about what I was just looking at? Lots of new pets and Gems of War now. Yep. I already read the patch notes if anybody's looking for them. I'm now reacting to the chat, what they're saying about it. Then I'll go back and read it again and see what I'm saying. Slayheim, what's up? Yeah, you got gifted. New achievements? You're previously done? That's what I thought. As soon as I seen them, I'm like, somebody out there is going to be like, dang, I just had them all done. Psycho Warbands, yep. Yeah, Lucky, Mini Mimic, and Moon pets. Exactly. Because those are good for everything all the time. That's like a passive buff that works every fight. Other pets only work if you use this troop, if you make a team of this, if you have all blue troops, if you blah blah blah, if you use Tesla, if you use Tina. If you get Lucky, Mini Mimic, and Moon, those work every single fight. Those are the best ones, in my opinion. Pet Rescue's active, okay. Good morning, Yoke. The upgradable troop list jumbles all troops alphabetic. Yeah, good news about warbands. Not sure if the gnome fix is a good thing. It may actually be a nerf to gaps in PvP. Dude, imagine you're doing the vault event, right? And you're going for pets. And every time you get one, you got to sit there and choose between 3 of them. And imagine if you are able to go to your guild and like see which one they want. That's slowing you down so bad, but it's still a good thing. But yeah, look into the trait stone thing. That's a lot. It's the same. 42, okay. Yeah, I feel you, Bear. That's a smart way to do it. My gems are getting low, I know. Because I tried to help the guild out. You see what happens? I told you, I explained it in the last stream. Like, your gems can go quick. If you decide to do something all of a sudden, your gems can go quick. Even if you're just doing stuff you need to do and buying stuff you need to buy, something might happen where you need to, oh, I really want to close this guild event reward. Like, and then you got to spend a bunch of gems. Or, oh, I really want more copies of this pet. I got to buy a bunch of baskets. Or, there's lots of stuff that can happen that your gem stack can go down quick. So I'm saying nobody's safe. You got to be getting them at all times. Vault event. Tribute. Yeah. But yeah, mine are pretty low. They're in their danger zone for me. Alright, anyway, what else? Can we look at anything else here? Or it's mostly the... I guess I'm tripping about the trait stones. I mean, I really wouldn't put a dent, but... Alright, let's upgrade this dude and then see what it looks like after that. Just do the full thing. So it's gonna cost me... Okay, but it says 21 here. It says 21 here, right? Is it the same? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, anyway. Just making sure. Let's do Al Din and see what it looks like after that. Okay. Like, once you get used to it, it's not too bad. It's like something to get used to, you know? I don't like change either, but... Like, how do I get up there to do this? Okay, this shows you what stats you would get. You gotta look at the buttons, like L2, R2. Pushing L2, but it's doing nothing. R2's doing nothing. Maybe I gotta do this. Uh-oh. Hold on. It's not letting me do it. Triangle, triangle, triangle. L, R. Why is it not letting me? Why can't I meddle my troops? Hold on, now I can. Okay. Got there eventually. I gotta pick a metal. I don't know that I want to do this. I'm just looking at it. Like if I did Anu. Anu. I could do that. I still have an Anu, right? I'm not going to, but I'm just looking at it. Let's get out of there. Okay. Bullied now. Cosmo. Let's do it the old-fashioned way now. Okay, do this. Just to see what it looks like. Okay, do this. Whoops. I'm already pushing the wrong buttons. Oh, look at this screen. Progress to Rarity Mythic. 2 out of 5 troop copies. Or I could ascend it with the orb. Increase skill points and max level. They got more information now. I like that. Like, I feel like they do. Okay. So we can do this. You can do them one at a time. You can do all. Okay. And then I can't do the other thing yet because I need to fully ascend it, which I could do. Like, I don't really... Here, let's just do it. Use orb. And now it's fully ascended, right? I could level it again. Because now it's level 20. Or able to be leveled 20'd. And now I can do this. Alright, how do I get in here? It took me a long time last time. How do I get in there? It takes me a minute on this screen. Like, this screen is not good on controller. This screen is not good on controller. Just by the way. I go in, I can't do anything. I'm pushing the buttons, y'all. Up, there we go. It's finally working. Alright. Up. Up. What's going on here? Okay, I can go to... Okay, okay. Dang, dude, it's just not wanting to move. Maybe it's because I can only use certain metal? No, that's not true. Why is this so hard to maneuver? Push, you hear me? You hear me, buddy? Pushing buttons. It's not doing anything. Where am I at? Hello? You get out, you go back in. Hello? Whoop, where'd it go? I lost it. Hello? What the hell do you do here? Triangle, L, R. I'm pushing R, L2, R2. I'm pushing directions. Pushing the thumbsticks. The hell? I don't know what to do here. Like, I got it last time, but it took a minute. Hello? I need to fix this. I can't do anything. Anyway. I'll figure it out, I guess. I was able to figure it out with the Al Al Den. It just took a second. That's weird. Alright, let's see what y'all are saying. Then I'll go back and reread it. And I'll give some more reaction. My gems are getting low. Sana don't have a gem stack. Rain says, I think if they would have changed the trait stone, it would have been in the patch notes. Yeah, I wasn't saying like they changed it on purpose. It just looked like It looked weird just seeing it like that to me, I guess. Morning, Sean. You want a way to metal troops faster? I can't even get them. Can't even get it on there. Beg says that Guild Wars Paragon achievement made me just uninstall the game. Currently have 109 of 109. I am not PvP fan and have no desire for new Guild Wars. There's no one on the other end who's going to say hello back. Rain, I'm saying hello. What do you mean? Beg, what about... If you wanted that achievement, you could get it, like, real quick without having to play Guild Wars, probably. Just go join, like, a little crappy guild that does Guild Wars and just get it real fast. You know what I mean? I mean, unless you're just like, hey, I would tell my guild, like, hey, I'm gonna go get the achievement, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go join, Junior Diaper Club. I'm gonna go join Junior Diaper Club for one Guild Wars, and I'll be right back. I just want to go get Paragon achievement. Could do that, maybe. Alright, let me reread these, because there was some cool stuff in there, like the Soulforge. I thought the whole update was alright. I don't know about that troop upgrade menu, like you guys were saying. I'm not 100% sure about that, if that's good or not. It's kind of clunky. It's kind of weird looking. I'm gonna have to get used to it. But we're on 350, man. You can win these trials without even trying. Just giving you something to look at on the screen. Like I said, I couldn't bring... If I bring the patch notes up on OBS, then I couldn't play the game. Because then I would have to do my new account playthrough, and I don't want to have the patch notes on the front of that, so... It's a whole thing. So this is what you gotta look at for now. Once I'm done with the patch notes, we can play a little bit, maybe. Make your own guild. There you go. Make your own guild. Enter Guild Wars. Go get Paragon. There's workarounds if you really want it, but I feel you. I feel you, man. Make your own guild. Tyrion says my guild has the gold sandcastle pet active right now. That's cool. Tyrion says Emberclaw's pet, but the cosmetic gold one from the past holiday event. Okay, so maybe holiday... That's cool. I like that. Cosmetic pets are going to be more available now. They were super rare, so I might have to change my advice on the holiday events from now on. But it was correct until this update, so it's not like I was wrong. You never know what the devs are going to do or change. Alright, rereading the patch notes. Let's go. This time I will talk about them, each one more. Alright, update 8.9, patch notes. Pet rescue selection. I think that's what they put it on top. That was smart. People like their pets. I think people highly overrate pets, but it's what they like. Okay, it's fine. It's what they like. They overrated it. It's whatever. But it's smart of the smart for the devs to make that the top thing. The top section, the main thing, pet rescue selection. That's thinking smart by the... They don't usually think smart. They're doing PvP and Guild Wars. Nobody cares about that. They're doing a beginner thing. They're fixing some bug fixes. They're doing some general stuff. No one gives a crap. But if you do an update about pets and making it easier to get more pets and letting you choose between pets, that's what the people want. I'm not even the people, but I know what they want, and that's what they want. Maybe not even the people here in the chat, because they're more like me than the community in general. But I feel the community in general wanted this right here. The choose between the pets. They highly overrate pets. So you gotta go and say, okay, fine, you guys want pets? Here you go. You know, give them what they want. But we have updated the 1-hour pet rescues from pet gnomes to help players try to target the pets they are missing. When players defeat a pet gnome and there are no other pet rescues currently active, they will now get a new pop-up menu that will allow them to pick between 3 potential pets to rescue. The 3 pets will be randomly selected and will not necessarily be from the same kingdom. However, they will always be the following: 1 buff pet, 1 cosmetic pet, 1 buff or cosmetic pet. So you could get the choice between 2 cosmetic pets, you know? Only 1 pet can be chosen from the 3 pet options. Once a pet has been selected, it will be the pet rescue available to the player and their guild. PvP pets, starry pets, faction pets, immortal pets, platform exclusive pets, and the revered dragon kitty will not appear as options for the updated pet rescues. So those are now like the rarest, not really, but PvP pets, starry pets, Immortal pets. I mean, it's just common sense that those aren't available. These changes only affect the pet rescue event from defeating pet gnomes and will not apply to scheduled pet rescue events on Wednesdays. They could do, like, on Wednesday, they could make 3 pets available from the kingdom instead of 3 random pets. It's like, that's what I always say is, like, that's why you don't need so many pets and you don't have to, like, be so excited about it, because you got a faction pet, you got an underworld pet, and then you get the pet on Wednesday. Then if they give you an option between 3 pets on Wednesday, that'd be even better. From the same kingdom, because the pet that's available on Wednesday is usually from the kingdom of the week. Not every single time, because sometimes they have special pets, but a lot of the time, 75% of the time, it's from the kingdom of the week. And that's all you need is 3 fully ascended pets for your kingdom power, for real. Like, maybe 4, I can't remember, but it's not that many more. But I think that was a good choice, a good for the devs and for the game. I'm not saying like for me or for you, but in general, I think that was a good idea for them to, and they're listening to the community. Like, there's a whole, if you go to the forum, the devs they're talking about quality of life, and they're asking the people what they want, and they're passing it on to the devs, and you know, and it sounds like they're listening a little bit, like starting like right now. Like, I don't think they were listening before this, but maybe. We'll see though. But I think it was a good idea. Especially now cosmetic pets are easier to get, and the only question I have is, can you talk to your guild before you select the pet? I probably won't care, but other people might care. And it does slow down Vault Event a little bit if you're worrying about pets, like always, but that's like always. You're already wasting your time looking for pets during the Vault Event, so this is going to slow you down even more by making you choose between 3 pets, but it's better if you're looking for a certain pet or whatever. I still think you shouldn't do pets during the Vault Event, but at least now you get to choose, and it's not just a random one. But remember, like, whoever gets, so you'll do a fight, and you'll get a pet gnome, and if your guild doesn't currently have a pet active, 3 pets will pop up on your screen, the person that got the pet gnome, and then you choose out of the 3 pets, and then your whole guild gets whatever pet you chose. Like, your whole guild's not going to get to choose between the 3. It's like whatever the person chooses that got the pet gnome, that's the pet that the whole guild's going to get. So that's what I'm saying is, like, it'd be cool if you can chat to your guild before you pick. Like, you get to see the options, then you chat to your guild, and then, I mean, let's see if I have a pet active right now. Like, maybe we can pop it up on the screen and look at it. Guild Wars roster. We have added an update and updated. I guess let's look at the chat real quick in case you all said anything about the pet thing. Playing some Hogwarts Legacy, Beg? You know me, bro. I'm never gonna talk you out of like taking a break or quitting Gems of War. No. I've never tried to talk anybody out of that. I think everybody should take a break. Everybody should start a new account playthrough. If you never want to play the game again, like I don't like it because I feel like people eventually disappear from the channel, no matter what they say, if they quit playing Gems of War. So I don't like that part, but I also feel it'd probably be good for you. And, you know, I kind of just care about what's good for you, not... I want you to be around, right? But it's probably a good thing, you know, overall. Pet bounty. Alright. Don't have to pay for them pets now. Everyone wants new stuff you can get. I'll have to look at the patch notes. I think I'm missing one banner from War Bands. That's it. Yeah, I'll get to that in a sec. Might be 4, Tyrion. It's 3 or 4. It's 3 and then maybe 4 later. Like, Tyrion says, but still will place money. I have higher pet mastery than almost, unless you spend a lot of money on Immortals. Yeah, Tyrion has like every pet in the game. You could chat to your guild on Discord, right? Tyrion has 7,691 pet mastery at the moment. All pets max that can be, and all 3 exclusive pets. So this doesn't mean nothing to you, right? Beg says, Guild Wars makes my blood pressure go up. I think it makes everybody's go up. Alright, next section. That was Pet Rescue. Gave my piece on that. I think it's a good thing, but it doesn't excite me a lot. But I think it's a good thing for the overall community. It's going to slow you down a little bit in Vault Event, but now you can get cosmetic pets easier. Just remember that the person that got the pet gnome is going to be the one choosing, not you don't get to choose. So you're going to be like, who chose that? Who chose Star Mage's Dingleberry? I already have Star Mage's Dingleberry fully ascended. Dang it. Freaking Bobby Hill chose Star Mage's Dingleberry. And I told him not to. He keeps choosing it. Every time. Guild Wars roster, we have updated. We have an updated. I guess I better do like sorry, we already beat Epic Trials by not playing it, so I guess I'll do Explorer. Guild Wars roster, we have added an updated version of the classic guild roster to the new Guild Wars. The new guild roster displays Guild Wars information for all guild members. Similar to classic Guild Wars, all guild members will be able to view the roster. It can be accessed from the Guild's Keep menu. Players will also be able to review the final roster results during the 2-day Guild Wars grace period after final daily war ends. I like that. I like hold people accountable, see what they're doing. I want to see my stuff. I want to see other people's stuff. Make sure they're not going to the gate 5 times. Make sure they're doing stuff. Make sure they're setting a real defend team. I kind of do like trying for Paragon and whatever. I like seeing where I sit amongst my guildmates. Am I one of the best, or am I in the middle, or am I one of the worst? Like, I just want to know like where I'm at. And then just being able to see where other people are. It's another thing that people have been asking for. It's like an easy quality of life thing that they did here that I like this. I like that. So I like this part too. One thing I did think was like, okay, it's nice that you can look for 2 days after Guild Wars, so like a guild leader doesn't have to like take a screenshot on freaking Sunday night. Like, it's good for guild leaders. How many guardian boosts did you buy? Are you defending a location? Did you set up a team? How many wins, losses did the player have each day? What is their total score? Paragon, Champion, Herald, Vanguard, Soldier. Bragging rights. You don't get anything for getting Paragon, but it's for bragging rights. So that was good too. I like the pet thing, and I like that thing. Alright, next is Soulforge rotation. This is the part I like the most. And I don't even really need too much. I just like this for you guys. I'm excited for everybody. Yeah, I'm not selfish. I'm not excited for me. I'm excited for you. But remember, like, okay, so now the Soulforge is going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So that Monday video that I do, the Mythics and Legendaries that I show on Monday are only going to be available for 3 days now. So you really got to be locked in and watching and pay attention. Because Ironhawk could pop up on Monday and it's gonna be gone by Thursday. So you don't have like a whole week anymore to round up the diamonds to get whatever. So you gotta be more prepared and be locked in and looking at the Soulforge. Dang, I really need these, but I don't have gems. I'm only gonna buy magic deeds from now on. How about that? Only buy magic deeds with gems now. I'm gonna stop buying stuff. I'm going on a shopping spree. Plus, I tried to help the guild close Invasion. I didn't even get it. I feel like I wasted my gems, but I was trying. Alright, Soulforge rotation. We have made some initial improvements to the rotation of craftable mythics and legendary troops. The Soulforge will now rotate the mythic plus legendary troops available for crafting twice a week. Once at weekly reset and once at daily reset on Thursdays. This allows us to cycle through the Soulforge lists for mythic and legendary troops faster, allowing for new troops to go into the rotation more quickly. It's another thing. I haven't said that yet, but that's a good point. We have added a time left timer to all troops that will rotate so players know how much time is left before the Soulforge changes its contents. The craftable Dragonite Dragon, weekly kingdom weapons, and colored summoning crystals will continue to rotate once a week at weekly reset. Alright, so that's the Soulforge. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, there's going to be 4 mythics and 4 legendaries. And then on Thursday, it's going to change. They're going to leave. So on Thursday, there's going to be 4 new mythics and 4 new legendaries for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you need to be paying attention at least on Monday and Friday. You know, on Friday, I'll probably go over the new ones on Friday. I'm not going to like do a stream on Thursday just for the Soulforge, but on Friday, we'll go over it. So you'll have 3 days from Monday to Wednesday, and you'll have at least 3 days from Friday to Sunday if you watch the channel. But what's good about that is you get to see 8 mythics a week now. You get to see 8 legendaries a week now. And they'll go through faster. So the cycle will be twice as fast. You know, you're getting 2 times the mythics in the Soulforge now. Literally. Because you get 8 a week instead of 4. And the cycle's going to go twice as fast. So if we get a mythic and a PvP mythic or something. Or a campaign mythic. But you know what? You know what this does too? Makes it a little bit less valuable too to be buying. If you buy the campaign mythic, if you spend money to get something early, if you do gold marks on a PvP mythic, if you do money for a campaign mythic, makes it a little less valuable. They might want to lower the price a little because now it's going to work like it's supposed to work. Basically, like it still take like 2 months or 3 months for them to go in, but you know, the cycle for them to go into like their first cycle that they're able to go into will come up faster. So overall, like PvP mythics, campaign mythics, pay mythics will go into the cycle faster. You know, it's just it'll work like it's supposed to work now instead of having to wait way too long. So hopefully, as long as they're paying attention and putting them in when they're supposed to go in, it should happen a little faster. PvP mythics, campaign mythics, any kind of pay mythic should go into the Soulforge cycle faster now. At least the way they should. Instead of going in 2 times faster, they're just going to go in when they should go in now. Instead of us having to weirdly wait super long. I'm guessing they'll go in when they're supposed to go in now. So let's say like you see Ironhawk and you're not able to get it. Well, now you don't have to wait as long. It's half as long now. You know? Instead of having to wait 9 months until it comes back around, now it'll be 4 months. Right? So that's way better. The weapons will be the same all week. The dragon will be the same all week. The summoning stones will be the same all week. But the 4 mythics and the 4 legendaries are gonna... There's gonna be 2 sets. That's really good. There's nothing bad about that at all. Nothing bad about that at all. Except for paying attention and having enough diamonds, and you're just a little bit less time to get certain ones, but like as far as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, if you see it on Monday. Alright, in-game guild name changes. I don't really care about this too much, but you can change your guild name. You can change your guild name. If you're a guild leader, come look at the patch notes. You're probably the only ones that care. You know, and you probably should read it anyway. You probably shouldn't just listen to me. I already read it once. But you can now change your guild name, and nobody else can except for you, like the leader. Troop upgrade menu, this was kind of like the worst thing about the update probably. Like, right now it feels clunky, it's new. I'm trying to give it a chance instead of just crapping on it right away. But it was hard for me to try to meddle Al Din and whatever that other troop's name was, Moonbeam, Weird Rat. I was trying to meddle them, and I couldn't even get to it. Like, it wouldn't... You guys saw. That was weird. I was pushing the buttons they said, and it wasn't going to the medals. They might want to take a look at that. Let's see if they said anything about that. I think they might have. We have updated the troop upgrade menu to bring all aspects of troop upgrading back into a single menu. The troop upgrade menu has been updated to the UI style to be similar to the Immortal menu. On the new overview menu, players will be able to view their troops' information and easily navigate to the different types of troop upgrade menus. The menu along the right is broken down into 5 sections. Spell, view the troop spell, description, and spell icon. Level, view the troop's current level and skill points. Players can also tap the notepad button to see a breakdown of skill points. Traits, view all 3 traits on a troop and their unlocked status. Ascension, the troop's progress to their next Ascension rarity. Max Ascension for all troops is not available on this menu at the time, but will be added back into the UI in a future update. Elite level, this will replace Ascension once the troop is fully ascended. Players can see the troop's role and current elite level. Shiny, if the troop has a shiny version, they can see the current progress and tap on the shiny token to bring up the troop's shiny menu. Along the edge of each section, there are upgrade icons that, when tapped, will slide out the upgrade menu for the matching troop upgrade. Level, traits, ascension, elite level. Okay, so maybe I need to try to tap on those. On each upgrade menu, players will be able to either upgrade with their resources or choose an orb for that type of upgrade. This will allow players to view upgrades and decide if they prefer using an orb instead of resources. Along the top left of the menu, adjacent to the back, help, and chat buttons, there are 2 additional buttons. Orb button. Players will be able to view all their orbs similar... I didn't look at that. I need to go look at that. Let's get my tribute. Collection. Okay, okay, L2. This is like the take a picture screenshot. L. Okay, that's how many orbs I got. R. Let's disenchant. Okay. This one's shiny too. I can look at this. Get the notepad thing. Okay, that's where you're getting all your stats from. I mean, just mess around with it. You know what I mean? It's telling you what to push. Like this screenshot, L2. L is look at your orbs. R is look at disenchanting. L1 is look at your level and level your troop. Triangle is traits. T is for traits, triangle. But that's on PlayStation, I know. Square is for ascending. And R1 is for shiny. Okay. Could do max upgrade. What's... Okay, upgrade. Sure. Let's try the metals again. That's the only thing I can't figure out. I was able to do it on Al Din, but I couldn't do it on Moonbeam Weird Rat. So now it turns this one into the metal menu. This was the Ascension menu, now it's the metal menu. Okay, looking better. I can actually move. And choose. So for this one I would do probably Arania. Oh, I'm losing it again. I'm losing it. See, it gets lost. It gets lost. Where'd it go? It's like if I mess around too much on this screen, I lose it. I'm gone. It's gone now. You see it? You see what I'm talking about? Alright, let's see if it comes back. Maybe I just gotta go out and come back. Alright, here we are. Here we are. Just do it. Do it. Like, you sit here. Don't push buttons. When you come to this menu, don't push buttons. Because if you do, you're gonna lose yourself. You're gonna lose it. So, you know, if I was gonna upgrade this troop, I would just go to what I want to use. Which might be, you know, 3 Orpheus or 1 Arania or 1 Season, something like that. So I could click it in, and then award medals. I don't know if I want to do this troop or not. I could use an orb down here, a bronze orb. Okay, I'm figuring it out, I guess. I just gotta back out and go back in if something don't look right, I guess. There's 6 sentinels, yeah. I got a text, hold on, y'all. Boop boopy doo. Ooh, okay. My other granny's birthday. You guys heard about the first granny's birthday. Anyway. Alright, so the troop upgrade menu, I'm getting used to it. It's not my favorite thing, but it's the first day, and I don't know. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. Early game improvements, they sped it up a little bit, basically took an enemy out of a couple of the fights. Achievements, Beg is heated about these achievements, so I'm sure there's other people that are heated as well. Paragon of War, earn the Paragon rank in a Guild Wars event. You know, only one person's going to be able to do that. 1 out of every 30 people. So I understand, like, that sucks. It's probably going to take a while. You already had all achievements, and now that one's in. And only one person gets it out of your entire guild. 1 out of 30 is going to get that achievement. You know, each Guild Wars. And watch the same person get it every Guild Wars. If you have somebody that's just sick at Guild Wars, they're amazing at it, they're going to keep getting Paragon, and you're never going to get that achievement. You have to give them some money or something. Like, hey, can you let me have the freaking achievement already? But the other one, the Match 100 Enraged Gems, probably isn't too hard. Just go look, just type in Enrage on your troop menu, find some troops that do Enraged Gems, and then blow them up or something. Not rocket science. War bands rotating every 2 weeks is great. They used to do that. They used to rotate them, and then it's like they forgot about them for a while. So now they're remembering war bands, basically. They're remembering Paragon and Guild War score. They're putting things back in the game that should have never left the game, kinda, but that's good, I guess. War bands will rotate every 2 weeks. War bands are good. You like buy it once, and then you get the banner, and then you never touch it again. So just buy each one once. You know, look, you almost stop looking at the warband shop. Once you get all the banners, you stop looking at it, and it doesn't even matter anymore. But until you get all of the banners, you're gonna want to look at it. But you only buy it once. You don't keep buying. It doesn't give you anything good, for real, after the first time. I'll talk about that in my new account playthrough when it comes up. Adjusted text. A lot of people were complaining about the text, the new font. So they adjusted it a little bit for different languages and certain areas. They're tweaking it. And then they fixed a bunch of bugs. You know, offers on Sony, ads on mobile, I guess. Nomapalooza thing. Some people are probably looking at that one. Gnomes summoned during Nomapalooza would appear as level 1 and would PPeer with higher stats than they should have from PvP bonuses, such as Blood Frenzy. That was definitely something I saw in the forum that people were complaining about, so they'll be happy that I think they fixed it. That's the update, y'all. I went over it twice. I think it's a good update. It's nothing too crazy, but it's kind of like when they added pity keys. It's like one of those updates. It's a good, solid update, and it's giving us stuff that we want. It's nothing crazy. It's not some overworld or treasure hunt rework or arena rework or, you know, something crazy, new game mode or anything like that. But we can get pets easier now. We can get mythics easier now. We can get legendaries easier now. Guild Wars has got Paragon back, and you can see everybody's scores again. They fixed the Nomapaloozas and PvP for those people. You know, it's all around pretty good. I'd give it this update. I'd give it a freaking. Let's see. Let's do the S to the tier list. I'd give it like a B plus, A minus type of thing. It's not amazing, but it's solid. Probably a B plus. A little B plus for the devs on this one. We'll have to see though. We gotta play the game and let's try to get a pet. Let's see if we can get a pet. Does our guild have a pet up? No pet up right now. Let's see if we can get one just to see what happens. What would be the best play? Don't I have to do PvP to do that mostly? If I get a pet gnome, you know. You guys know better than me. I'm not the pet guy, but you should go like quick battle, do an easy fight. Where would I go for this? We got brown, purple, green. I mean, Central, you can use whatever you want. But then they can also use whatever they want. So you probably just go whatever your fastest team is. See if I can pick a pet. Let me go back to the chat real quick, too. Trey's here. What up, Trey? Mike's here. Trey with a 3. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Running out there with the ladies, being a gentleman, holding the door open. Okay. They don't need him to hold it open at all, but he's just being a gentleman. Who's Bobby Hill, Rain? From King of the Hill, bro. Remember Hank Hill? Dang it, Bobby. Damn it, Bobby. Take that dress off, Bobby. Pet rant. It's good for guild leaders. Yep. Mike says my last guild wars, my guild faced 4 did guilds at rank 221. I don't think they were too low. Yeah, it's been kind of weird. Perfect run today and finally getting Chrysantherax on alt. Nice, Tyrion. Thanks again, Trey. When does the Soulforge thing start? I guess next week, because it didn't start this week. It didn't happen today. Mike says, I've been away a bit recently, but is Dragonite going to be any use after Chrysantherax? I mean, history will say that eventually they'll put another dragon in. But sometimes they do just stop things randomly and never do it again. But so far, if I had to guess, yes, they're going to put another dragon in eventually. There's, like, I remember the rumors about the flower dragons forever, so I don't know what the rumor is right now, or if there even is one. But, you know, we had Diamantina, and then we had Stellarix, and then we had Chrysantherax. You know, nobody knows for sure. I mean, there might be somebody out there that's more in tune with the spoilers and the devs and the forum than me, which I'm not very in tune with that. But is there another set of dragons coming? Is there the nipple dragons, or the panty dragons, or the devil dragon? What is there? I don't know. The rainbow unicorn dragons? There's something coming. Who knows? But history shows that, yeah, there'll eventually be another dragon. So if you save up Dragonite still, like, don't go after it. Like, don't buy Dragonite. Don't, like, go out of your way for Dragonite. If you already have Chrysantherax, Stellarix, and Diamantina, you keep stacking your Dragonite, but don't go out of your way for it. Don't be buying it. Don't, you know what I mean? Just get it when you can. Just keep stacking it. Don't, like, throw it in the trash or burn it in your backyard, but just keep stacking it up, because it might be useful again. And history has shown that, yes, we should get another dragon, but it's like in Rage Kurandara and Zul'Goth were like the only 2 for a very long time, and then they all of a sudden did CT, and then they all of a sudden did Maelstrom Dagonath. It's like they remember things. They forget, and then they remember. So they could forget to put another dragon in for 2 years, and then all of a sudden do it. You just stack it up, but you don't go out of your way for it. You don't buy it. You don't do weird things to get it. You just stack it up and hope you get to use it again one day. Alright, I'm going to do like this team and hope I can win. So I'm just trying to hurry and go through PvP and try to see a pet. See if I can pop the new menu. For the first time, pop my cherry. Yeah, I think it will, but I just don't know when. Tyrion says guild name change in game is huge for some. It was a pain to do the old way. Our old GM would change our name like people change underwear. This would have been huge for them. Mike says I spent loads of gems chasing resources for Chris, so wonder whether it's worth building up Dragonite ahead of new dragon release, or should I save gems for elsewhere? Exactly what I said already, Mike. I'm way behind in the chat, so. Yoke says, how many Sentinels are there? Yes, 6. Bake says, Mike, I was buying it from the PvP Daily to get ahead. I think it was gold marks. I thought Chris was more valuable than some books that I would have never got enough of. I don't like that strat, but whatever floats your boat. You know I don't, though. Tyrion says, I'm not a huge fan of Paragon Achievement, and I'm a GM of a top guild. It's competitive. Threaten to kick everyone with the higher score than you. Beg says, if it was retroactive, that would have been good, yeah. I was Paragon multiple times in the old format, but now, no thanks. Paragon does not mean as much now. Trey says, me either. Gut feeling people will focus more on personal scores rather than achieving sets for overall score. Yeah, I guess if that could be a thing too, Trey. I didn't even think of that. It may be better to do battle 4 times for a bonus. Kick everyone with the higher score, yeah. Only an option for GMs. Best update in quite a while. Nothing new, but some huge quality of life. There you go, Beg. No longer need to spend time on the game. More time to listen to me rant. Yeah, I like the pet thing. I like the Soulforge thing. I don't think, the upgrade menu is like the only thing that, I guess the achievement. If Beg don't like it, then I don't like it, right? So I don't like that, and then I don't like, The upgrade thing, I'm trying to get used to it. I'm not sure yet. But, like, overall, B+ update. When usually they do, like, a C- or a D. Like, it's a better. They're getting better. If they can keep heading this direction. My pet mastery level, I don't really concentrate on it, but I'll show you. Tyrion's at the top for sure. You passively collect Dragonite? Yeah, that's what I would advise. You get decent amount passively. I had enough for Chrysantherax before it even came out, and then I got it right away. And I don't, you know me, I'm not buying Dragonite. I'm definitely not buying Dragonite. I'm not using gold marks on Dragonite. I'm not buying Dragonite with gems. I had enough for Chrysantherax on day one. I had enough for Stellarix on day one. The only one I didn't have enough for on day one was Diamantina, because it was the first one. You know? So, and I got that one pretty... it took me like 6 months to get Diamantina, I think. Maybe Stellarix took me like a little bit. I think I had like enough for 5. I can't remember, but I got Chrysantherax right away. Like, the longer that Dragonite's been in the game, the easier it is to have like a stack of it. So, the next dragon should be the easiest one you've ever gotten. If you follow my advice, and you've been following my advice for some time, and you don't just pick and choose, then you should have enough Dragonite for the next dragon, and you should already have all the dragons. But it is RNG, it is random, so I'm not saying in general, unless you've had horrible luck. You've been playing for at least a couple years, 3 years. I think you should have all the dragons. If you're getting super unlucky, or you're a guild leader, and you have other priorities, like, obviously there's some caveats. But, alright, we got a Submerger. Let's do freaking this. Probably should have done Miraji. I don't care about Submerge. Submerge, it's an attempt to be a sweaty wrestler. And your attempt failed. You're literally getting wet and sweaty by submerging yourself. Would this be the best place to try for a pet, you guys? I'm not the pet guy. Alright, I'm gonna do about 15 more. I really gotta make my new account playthrough. I'll make it up to y'all tomorrow for sure. I'm gonna do a long stream tomorrow. It's the last day, so no matter what, probably, but don't take advantage of that. I'll give it the old college try tomorrow. Hopefully. I think I do have like I might have, like today I have stuff to do and appointments, but I think tomorrow I don't. I appreciate all the love today, but I'll make it up to you tomorrow. I gotta get to that new account playthrough. But I want to try to pop a pet. That's my goal. See if we can pop a pet for the stream's over. If you guys have a better way of doing it, let me know. So I just want to get it done as quick as possible. Burn a gap. Oh, I can't do that. Rain, you're falling asleep? Tired? Did you get sleep last night? You in a deficit? You nut on Sunday? Upgrade is just weird, hoping it grows on you. Yeah, same. I like the font, though. Some people, you know, it's like personal taste. Some people didn't like the new font. I like it. The only thing I don't like about the new upgrade menu is, like, it's hard to get to my medals. I think they need to tweak it or something. Or I'm doing something wrong, maybe. Yeah, I'm in PvP. Trying for a pet gnome. Is this the best way to do it? Like, unrestricted with Chrysantherax? Nah, I mean, I don't want to waste a gap, though. I know that's probably the fastest way, but anything other than that, I'll be against the fibers of my soul. I need them for gems. I'm so low on gems, I can't waste even one gap. I don't even have that many, right? I run them every time I get them, so I don't have like a big stash of them. I do the work. I don't put the work off. Trying to poke the bear. I'm not lazy. I don't put the work off. Just kidding. I don't even do vault too much right now. I am being lazy. I find that on YouTube right now, the best strat is just to try to irritate some people. Especially on my EverQuest videos. I get way more views when I'm being irritating. I mean, I believe what I'm saying, but I just go hard. Alright, pop a pet, please. If pets are important, pop one up for me here. Game. Let me get a pet, game. Show me how important these pets are. Oh, I forgot he's submerged. Submerging. A little sexy submerger. Well, every time he gets hit, put Maelstrom Dagonath on your team. Can submerge every time. I could be here for 5 hours. Okay. I'm only gonna give it like 15 minutes. Yeah, I gotta do more vault. I was kind of I wanted to get myself behind a little bit so I'd get motivated. It's almost like on purpose that I don't have a lot of gems. You know it has to be on purpose, right? Because I could have... For me to be low on gems, it's kind of like purposeful. It's not like, oh, he sucks. I'm trying to get low on gems so I motivate myself for real. And I was buying stuff I needed. It wasn't like I was wasting it. Try your luck. Okay, this will be where we get it. Person's name. Ah, man. Maybe I do run a gap just to show you guys. You know how I sacrifice my gems for the channel? Maybe I'll sacrifice one gap. I hate it, though. I hate it so much. I don't want to do that. I need to be grinding PvP, so this is not bad. So if I do a gap, I'll get a pet gnome for sure. I just want to show the screen. Like when that screen pops up, how do you know like which one? I mean, you could click on the pet and see what level you have it and stuff. So I guess, like how do you know which one you want to choose for real? Like I'd like to look at my. It's like when that screen pops up, I'm gonna want a lot of information. Like, what pet does my guild want? What pet do I have the least of? What kingdom is the pet from? Can I go look at my kingdom and see how many pets I have fully ascended from that kingdom? Probably not. You kind of have to know ahead of time. Like, you know how the merchant pops up and you kind of got to know ahead of time what you want just to keep it moving? You almost have to know, like, what pet you're going to want before it pops up, probably. But we'll see, maybe, here. Alright, I'm gonna try for... I don't know. Should I just run a gap, y'all? Let's do like 5 more fights and then... write it all down first. Okay, so if I run a gap in PvP, I'll get Pet Gnome. Pretty much guaranteed. Yeah, I know you can look at each pet and like see how many... yeah, kinda... But, like, I want to look at the kingdom, too, like, and see how many pets I have fully ascended from that kingdom. I guess it's only one copy of the pet, though, you know? It's not, like, a big deal. I was just hoping I'd get lucky here and get a pet gnome without having to run a gap. Just want y'all to know how much I hate that when people do it, especially outside of a vault event. I don't even like running gaps in PvP during a vault event. So running one outside of a vault event in PvP, that's like not even going in the bathroom to poop on the floor. For me. Like, if you're gonna poop on the floor, at least do it in the bathroom. Alright, I better just do it. I gotta go do my new account playthrough. I'm probably gonna waste the whole thing too, because I don't know if I have... I just want to see the screen and then I'll probably waste the gap. Be the first gap I've ever wasted in my life. I should put that in the title. Cinny Cool wastes his first gap ever. Let's do it. This ain't where you go. You gotta go all the way out of PvP. Alright, I'm gonna waste a gap just to see, just for you guys. I'm kind of curious too, so it's not just for you. Only got 3. You got one this morning, it was cool. Chad's here, what up, man? $2 if I run a gap? Alright, here we go. I'll do anything for money. I like money. I like money. Here, I did it. Where's my $2? Guys, remember, I'll do anything for money. Alright, let's go. I like money. Oh, dude, what if there's a Cliffy? Hey, I got a pet gnome in the first fight. They still got way too many stats. It still takes way longer than doing Iron Hawks. I don't know what people are doing. I did want to test this anyway, just to see what the hell people were thinking. Hey, there we go. Thank you, Tyrion, man of his word. I like money. Tell us something new. Well, when you don't have a lot of something, when you barely have any of it, you kind of like it when you get it. Alright, so I'm wasting my gap right now, but let's take a look here. Pet rescue. Select one of these pets to rescue. There isn't much time before the villains escape. You will have 1 hour to rescue it. Alright, so I own this one at level 20. 1 copy. Owned at level 20. 2 copies. So this is the one I would do. And plus it's a golden one. Everybody needs this one, so the guild is going to appreciate me picking this one, I think. So I'm going to pick this one. We got the teddy right here. Theodorovich's golden teddy. I rescued this pet during the event Spirit of Giving holiday event. It's cosmetic only, but it's from Urskaya. And when you fully ascend it, you will have another fully ascended pet from Urskaya. That's the reason. Like, if you look at these... Whoa, we get bonus skill points for Bloodfang if we use Bloodfang, which we're never going to use. Yay! What about this one? Flame Troll. We're never going to use Flame Troll. I'm glad I got this one. I mean, I like pets that give... That's a bad example. I do kind of like pets that give a boost to a specific troop. But I never use Flame Troll, and I never use Bloodfang. So... these pets are worthless to me, pretty much. And I have them on level 20, fully ascended, and all that, so... But this one... do the teddy bear. Teddy! Rescue! Theodorovich's golden teddy is in danger. Theodorovich's golden teddy has been captured. There isn't much time before the villains escape. So I just literally got this cute little bear captured by picking it. Can go rescue it right now when I'm doing a gap. Do people do this? Nah, you would wait. I'm dumb. Go, go, go. You don't do it right now. Could you imagine? I gotta do it right now. Imagine. Dude, Trey, thank you so much, bro. I like money. I like money. I almost did it right now. Almost did it. I guess there's no reason for me to be in here doing this, though. You know why you don't do this? Hey, I got a verse, though. I got a verse. But you know why you don't do this? It's because you don't get vault keys. You're not going to get vault keys. Even though you're getting a bunch of gnomes. Plus, look at the gnome stats. And Chrysanthrax doesn't fill every turn. Ironhawk, every single turn, Ironhawk's going to... Okay? This worked like right here. Fine, you're fine. You got to wait for the Cafru explosion. This is so much slower. I did get one vault key, though. But anyway, overall, I'm not wrong. No matter what pops up on the screen right now, I don't care. This is slower. This is not as smart. I mean, if your main goal in life is to get VP, I guess. If your main goal in life is PvP. But my main goal is gyms. You see like 0 vault keys off of that one. So, reason number 1 you don't do this is because every single fight is slower. You gotta watch this explosion every time. That's slower. Number 2, Chrysanthrax doesn't fill every time. That's slower.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Number 3, you're just going for vault keys, and that's it. When you're doing a vault event, you should be going for vault keys. You can do PvP whenever you want. You can do it whenever you want. 24/7. All month. Other 27 days of the week, of the month. Why not go get vault keys during the vault event? Instead of making it harder and take longer and spreading your butt cheeks so wide. You only get 1 pet from this. It's not like you're getting... You could run like what if you do 1 to get the pet and then you like go do explore or something? Maybe there's like a little strat like that. And you'd be like, okay, now I'm gonna go where I'm supposed to be. Now I'm gonna go where I'm supposed to be. But look all the time you're wasting, like menus and changing teams, and it's a lot of wasted time, wasted vault keys to be running a gap in PvP. Now I'm here though, doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But no vault keys, right? Because it's not a vault event. So it's horrible to run a gap outside of a vault event. I've been wanting to test this anyway, so I'm glad I did it. Just remember why I give the advice that I give. People out there be doing PvP during vault events. I might as well continue to be doing it wrong. So I'm already doing it. I'm the student about what? That's still a lot of time wasted. I don't really care about pets as much as other people, but if that's what you want to do, you could do that, but you're wasting some time of your gap. All the time you go, you menu to PvP, you go to unrestricted, you do the fight, maybe your Chrysanthrax doesn't fill, all the explosions, then the pet, maybe the pet gnome doesn't pop up in the first fight, then you gotta do another fight, and then the pet gnome does pop up, and then you gotta pick between 3 pets and look at all 3 pets, and then you pick one, and then you go back out, you leave PvP, you go all the way back over to explore 1, you change your team back, and now you're finally back doing... You see how much time that wastes? Probably like a good 2 minutes of your gap. Just to get 1 copy of a pet. That's not going to do anything. But also you could say it the other way around. It's like, oh well, it's only 2 minutes of my gap, and I didn't have that pet at all, and I just wanted 1 copy. Like, there's extremes on both ends. Like, I, of course, exaggerate to prove my point all the time. But you could exaggerate the other way, like, nah, it only takes 1 second, and I'm getting only the pets that I have 0 copies of, and my Chrysanthrax always fills, and it only takes me 5 seconds, and a pet gnome pops up in every fight, like, the first time. And pets are valuable. Star Mage's Dingleberry made me win a fight one time when I had 1 extra magic. So instead of getting an extra 10 vault keys, I got the 1 copy of the Starry Mage's Dingleberry. That made me win that 1 fight that one time, because I had 1 extra magic that one time. And that 1 fight, that never happened again. I got my 5th pet from the kingdom. I already had 3 or 4 fully ascended, but I had to go get another pet from the kingdom. I gotta get them all. I gotta catch them all. I'm playing Pokemon. Eventually, yeah, obviously. You want to get everything in the game, but it shouldn't be your top priority. Get stronger first. Get stats first. Get gems first. I feel like some people just got it twisted. Some people are there, though. You're there. All you need is pets. I feel you. But I'm giving overall general advice, like always. It's not for everybody, but it's for as many people as possible. I just think anybody doing if you're doing a certain strat because it's good for you and your current position because of what you have in the game and how long you've been playing, and you should probably always say it with the caveat, like, but that's me. You probably shouldn't do that. Because people will just do... They hear pets, they hear cute little pets, like Collectathon Pokemon, they're going to do it. If you even tell them, like, it's even kind of good. Just why? Everybody's going to love this update. It's because it has pets in it. I've been telling the devs, bro, you just got to do... They've been doing dragons. Dragons was smart for a little bit. Now you got to switch back to pets. Go back and forth. Pets, dragons, pets, dragons. That's what the community likes. Pets and dragons. You went a little too hard with the dragons. You got to get back to the pets now. You're a former Destiny 2 grinder. Can't tell you how many controllers I've had to replace. You're so bad at matching gems. You don't like humping? Rain, you always do gaps in PvP now? Well, I guess you don't need vault keys as much anymore. I mean, that is a thing. Maybe you need pets or VP more than vault keys. I mean, it's called the vault event, so I literally go out. I mean, I could be there too one day, but I'm still going to say, like, hey, most people should do it this way. I might be there one day just like you. I still feel like I need gems and vault keys and orbs more than I need pets and VP and... I mean, VP and gold marks is good, but I can get that any day. Vault event, there's only 3 days out of the month that there's a vault event. I can do extra PvP whenever I want. I can do extra PvP whenever I want, so... I mean, I guess you're making it a little easier because you're making everything a gnome and they're dying in 1 shot. It's not a real team. Like, you're prioritizing PvP, not the vault event when you do this. Because you're excited to make the enemies weaker and not a real team. That way you can just wipe them out in 1 shot. You're excited to be able to just mindlessly play the PvP and, like, grind it out and get it done quicker. So if it's your top priority to PvP... every single day of the month and go hard and get, which is not a bad strat. I mean, VP, gold marks, deeds, D-books. You just gotta really be like somewhere, you gotta be super high level and have everything else done, have a huge stack of gems, lots of kingdom level and power, like Rain and Tyrion and stuff. So I'm just speaking for in general. They might be doing the right thing for them. We got a lot of beginners out there and a lot of mid-game players and a lot of early in-game players who think they're in-game players that will just do the vault event in PvP when they don't need to be. Because someone else is doing it for their very specific high-level reason. So I always gotta correct course, take it back a little bit, go crazy, be a little bit exaggerating about it to get it back to where it should be. Where most people should do Explore 1 with their fastest team. Most people, 90-something%. You're probably not a 1%er with a patch riding a motorcycle. Not every single person can be a 1%er with a patch riding a motorcycle. That's not even possible. That's literally impossible. Because then you wouldn't be a 1%er anymore. It'd be a 99%er. So if everybody's doing PvP gaps and doing the vault event in PvP, then there's no such thing as a 1%er patcher riding a motorcycle. Yeah, just everybody's a 1%er then. There you go. Just play how you want. It's a video game. That's what I always say. I'm just telling you the best way to play for most people. That's all I can do. I can't specifically give advice to every individual. That'd be hard. I gotta give general, overall advice to as many people as I can. So nobody's wrong. Nobody's wrong in the chat at all. They're doing what they need to do for their account. I never said Tyrion's wrong. I never say Rain's wrong. They're doing what they gotta do for their account. I'm not in their account. If I was, though, you know, I might be able to say you're not doing what you should be doing, but I'm not. So I don't really know. So I'm not gonna say you're wrong. You're playing the game the way you want to play, so it's probably, you know, once you get super high level, all you freaking do need is probably pets and to play PvP. You no longer need vault keys and gems and orbs and heaps of gold, and you no longer need that anymore. All you need is cute little pets and VP and gold marks and hopefully buying books and not Dragonite or something. But those are very specific people that are super high level, that have been playing for a couple years, that are 1% at the very tippy top, which is not most people. Man, I'm having a good stream, but I gotta make this new account playthrough, y'all. But we popped a pet, we read the patch notes, we went over it. I like the patch. I'm cynical, you know. I'm negative all the time, and I like this patch. I think it's a good one. I like it. When there's a good mythic, I'll tell you about it, you know. Takshaka was good, you know. Ironhawk was good. I liked Bane of Ambition. But not every new mythic can be good. So most of the time I'm pooping on it. Updates. They've had a very bad track record recently of updates just sucking. Being poop. I could have came in here and said it was poop and probably been right 9 out of 10 times. But today, I think it's alright. I skimmed it. I was like, oh, that sounds pretty good. And then I read it and I'm like, I like it. It's a good one. They did a good job. I even told them on the forum, hey, this is good. You did a good job. I'll tell them about their ass any day of the week, but I'll also tell them when they're doing a good job, you know? Just being real. Oh! You ever sit on your junk? Ouch. Don't do drugs, but I'm gonna keep doing mine. Alright, anybody got any questions? Want to see anything real quick? I'm just trying to fit in this. Man, I might have to do it after now. Maybe I could stream a little longer. I don't know. It's up to y'all. I could still fit in the new account playthrough probably after I go. No, I can't because I gotta go at 2:30. I better get off here, y'all. I got a really busy day. But I'll make it up to you tomorrow. Trey said my options were Grimfeather's Cub, Shegra Slime, and Treasured Tiger. Tell us something new, yeah. You guys are used to it. Some of the stuff should go in one ear and out the other. If you don't like the stuff sometimes when I'm saying something you don't like it, just let it go in one ear and out the other, you know? A lot of people do that anyway. But then they wonder why they don't have all the dragons. They wonder why they don't have any sentinels. They wonder why they don't have any gems. They wonder why. They wonder why. But, you know, if you don't like it, just let it go in one ear and out the other. It don't matter to me. Golden Bear. Let's go. Oh, I gotta get it. Yeah. Let's go get it. Hold on. I almost forgot. I popped it, then I didn't even get it. That would have been funny. Alright, this will be the last thing. I'll get this pet. Yeah, I didn't get a new pet, so this isn't really going to help me that much. But I think it'll help other people. If we got a new person in the guild, maybe they didn't do this holiday event. Some people don't get, they probably get the legendary, then they get the armor, then they get the power orb. They don't listen. It goes in one ear and out the other, so they probably don't have this golden pet because they don't listen. So, now they got it, right? Popped it for the guild. I popped it. Did a little dance, did the gritty, and popped it for them. If anybody wants me to say that they're right about something, you know what to do. I like money. No, I'm just kidding. I'm never gonna run another gap like that. Get bigger drops in PvP. That's something I read from the chat. It's not something I said. Get a pet, then go back to Explore 1. I think that's definitely a strat for somebody out there, for sure. You don't like the button humping? Funky says, I'm a former Destiny 2. I already read that. Fear of missing out is real. That's the devs, dude. I don't like that, dude. I hate that so much. I can see their strat and like what they're doing to their community, you know what I mean? And I just hate it. So I gotta fight it at all costs. I'm really like, if you really think about it, when you die and go to heaven, you're gonna look back. If you hate my guts and you die and go to heaven, you're gonna look back at everything and be like, man, he was just looking out for me for real. He's really just looking out for me. I know he was saying like all this, he's telling me not to do this, not to do that, and I really like doing this and that. But man, he was actually right. He was just looking out for me too. He wasn't getting nothing out of it. I could change my opinion on a dime and no one would care, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to help. Some people would realize that eventually, I think. What do I have to gain? Would you do that extra PvP though? No. I should. Tyrion says I have every pet, so it's easy for me to skip any pet. Pet advice, but I did mine and maxed them all. Should avoid the dilemma. Alright, Sana, we'll see ya. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yeah, I know. Oh, congrats on your anniversary, Trey. Big anniversary for Trey and his wife. Pop another gap for 2. I think the price would have to go up. Have to go up a little bit. Can't waste all my gaps on $2. I guess I'd be a liar if I don't do it though. You want me to waste another gap for $2? I don't know. I already did that though. I already did it. I already did $2. You want me to? I was thinking about that one time. You know, I was like, sometimes streamers will Like if the chat does something, they have to do something on the game that they don't really want to do. Like I was watching a stream the other day where dude had to like pretty much send it. You know what I mean? Like there was a thing that you could do in the chat if you donated whatever. They had to like send it. They had to like go. Like they couldn't be like ducking and in cover and playing smartly and stuff. Like I don't know. It's something like that. Like use your tactical nuke right now. Boom. You know, send it right now. You gotta run into battle and just and pretty much die. Yeah, it's kind of like that, I guess. Yeah, happy anniversary. 15 years together, 10 married. Congrats, bro. Congratulations. 3? To waste a gap? What am I gonna do with it, though? You wanna make... What am I gonna do with it? Do more PvP? You guys really want to see that? I was trying to make this video shorter so the patch notes, people would actually watch it. 3 to waste a gap. Now I'm only gonna have 1 gap left. Do 4, do 4, do 4. I'll do it for 4. Double it, and I'll waste a gap. Let's negotiate. Negotiate. Do 4. I'll waste another gap just for you. You're hurting my account, but I need it, so I'll do it. All right, I'll do it. 3. Let's do 3. Doing it for 3. Let's go. All right, PvP, I guess. I don't know. Wasting a gap. This feels so dumb. Oh well. I did it. Hey, thank you. Hey, you did 4. You didn't have to do 4. I did it for 3. Thank you, though, man. Appreciate it. Alright, now what? What are we actually gaining from this? I don't know. I'm running a gap outside of a vault event in PvP. I'm in no man's land. I've never been here before. What do you do with that hole right there? What do we do with these pet gnomes that they're not doing anything now because the pet's already popped? What are we doing? We're not getting vault keys. Guess I'm getting VP though. I'm getting something. Oh, he said 5 not to. Sorry, Lance. It was back to back. Dang, it was back to back. I'm out here on the corner. Sorry, Lance. If you want to, like, you know. Pounds is like 5 1/4. Rain with the 2. Trey with the 3. I did it. I told you. I like money. I'll do it. Take off my pants. I just want to keep doing the channel and keep streaming. You know what I mean? What do you think? I'm not gonna go get some blow and hookers. I'm gonna buy food and tidy whities and pay the bills and keep the channel going. I waste my gap. So, like, we get these pet gnomes now, but what are they actually giving me? What do they give me when there's not? Let's see. This is another reason why you wouldn't want to do it. What does the pet gnome give you when it's not? Does it give me, like, the white pet food? Are you getting less from every gap because you keep getting pet gnomes that are giving you pretty much nothing now? Like, not to, like, keep harping on it, and you're already doing what you're doing. Maybe you just haven't heard the reasons as to why not to do it, and I just keep coming up with more reasons. What is that pet gnome giving us right now, for real? You guys know? What's he giving me? Like, is he wasting a whole entire slot every single time he's in there? Is he just giving me white pet food every time? I got 9 souls, 5 glory, 1 chaos shard, 2 pet food, a common ingot, some gold. I feel like if you run a gap in PvP, like you were saying earlier though, like there's definitely this strat of running one time, getting the pet, and then going and doing Explore 1. I still don't love it because you're wasting a little bit of time, but I think that's way smarter than continuing to fight in PvP for most people, right? For most people. Nobody in specific. In general, for most people. To keep doing PvP after you pop a pet. This pet gnome's in every fight, and what is he giving us? Instead of giving me gems or glory or souls, he's giving me 2 white pet food every time. He's wasting a whole entire slot of our gap. Pretty sure. Maybe he's giving us some glory or gold. I'm not 100% sure. But look, he's in every fucking fight. I'm sorry for cursing. He's in every fight, giving us 2 freaking pet food instead of actual loot. Soul Gnome gave us souls. Glory Gnome gave us glory. Treasure Gnome gave us gold. And Pet Gnome gave us pet food. Woohoo! Rain won the bidding, okay. I'm sorry, Lance. I didn't see it, honestly, or I would have went with Lance there. But now Rain won anyway. If you get more than 1 pet gnome in a battle, you get blue pet food. I wish the pets would stack, or even maybe a pet event like that. Alright, Trey, yeah, I'm sorry, man. I don't know. We'll just have to, like, do it this weekend or something like we usually do. Rain's daughter's 17th birthday next week, and I'm giving Cindy money to pop a gap. Hey, my daughter's birthday's pretty soon. Not super soon. It's like in a month. She wants a Labubu and a Taylor Swift CD. And she will take a little foo-foo. She doesn't really care either way. I'm like, man, by the time you get it, it's probably going to be, it's like a fad. But whatever. I'll get it for you. She just likes to have the, we already have, you know, the Taylor Swift, like, obviously, I don't even have a CD player in the car. We just listen to Bluetooth. But she just likes to have it, collect it, look at the pictures, hang it on her wall. Back in the day when we had to buy CDs and that was the only... I like physical media, for real, though. I hate that, like, the way we're going is, like, no physical media. That's gonna suck, bro. You buy a game and then you can't... It's just not worth anything anymore. You just buy it. And the only thing you get from it is, like, the entertainment value. Used to be you would buy a game, and then you can play it, beat it, keep it forever, and then you could sell it, too. You could sell it, make money, maybe it goes up in value, maybe you can buy a different game. You buy Silent Hill 2 or Final Fantasy Tactics back in the day. You have it in your hands. You can play it, you can beat it, you can, for 3 years, 4 years. And then one day when you're done with it, you could sell it. And maybe it's worth $100 now. And you can go buy 2 games. Now you got 2 games instead of 1. Off this, you bought the game for 50 bucks. And then you played the game for years and years and got your $50 worth. Then you sell the game for $100, and you go buy 2 games. That's how it used to be. These days, we're all stupid idiots. and we buy a game online and we can't do nothing with. And now we're getting like a third of the value that we used to get. Can't sell somebody a game you digitally bought. That's what in general, that's why I don't like spending money on digital pixels on a screen, so it all falls into the same bucket. I don't even like buying games on... Like, I bought Elden Ring because it's like the only one I didn't buy a physical copy of, and I hate that. I wish I had a physical copy of it. But most of the time, I'm buying the physical copy. And I can then sell it to somebody else one day, maybe, if I really want to. I might not even do it, but I still like to I like to feel smart, I could do that. Instead of buying a game and then your money's just gone forever. You play the game, you beat it, your money's gone forever. It's like going to the theater and watching a movie. Which is cool. But that's like an experience and you're going out. We're just talking about sitting in our house, buying a game. Just like compared to the value that it used to be. But that's everything, I guess. Everything these days made out of plastic, breaks in 1 year. You gotta buy a new phone every other day for $800. This feels stupid. This feels really dumb. I feel like an idiot. I feel stupid, like a stupid idiot for having, like, and it's like, you can't avoid it now. You have to be a stupid idiot. It's turning into Idiocracy, like the movie. We're all gonna be eating butter in our chairs baiting in like 5 years. Putting Gatorade on plants. Look who the president is. I got nothing against them, but very similar to President Mountain Dew Doritos from Idiocracy. He's gonna be popping a willy on a motorcycle with a cape and a bandana on in a year. Flexing his muscles and making his boobs dance. When he does his 3rd term, he's gonna ride a willy down the street with a cape on and pop his pectoral muscles at us. Gonna grow his hair out real long and put a crown on. They made me do another one, Beg. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. They made me do it. But happy birthday to your daughter, Rain. You're a grandfather now, Yoke? Congratulations. I hope I have many years before that happens to me, because I just don't want my daughter's still really young, you know, like, I hope it's 20 years from now. You know how it is. You can have children when you're 39 years old. You're 39, when you're 35. She won't listen, though, probably. She'll just leave when she's 18, make me cry. And then I'll cry, and then I'll cry again. And then she'll do whatever she wants. And then I'll be a grandfather in 8 years from now. 9 years from now. 10 years from now. Instead of what it should be, which is 2030. Lance says appears Rain paid in pounds, not dollars, so one before adding on. I don't even have a disk drive on my PC. I have no DVDs or CDs in my house. I have a Fire Stick with 65,000 movies on it. I'm running another cap. Yeah, whatever it is, I don't know. Don't matter to me. Pounds, dollars, simoleon, dingleberries, whatever you want to... I guess dingleberry is my word of the day. It all spins, don't it? You can buy tidy whities, fireworks, brewskis, smokes, lottery tickets. That's the necessities. Mountain Dew, Doritos. Only the necessities, I promise. You gotta run through a pack of tidy whities every other week. Burn a hole in the crotch. Streaking them up. You gotta buy new ones. You don't wash them, you just buy new ones. I mean, you can't wash a hole out. You know what I mean? Put a little patch on there, maybe. Put a patch on your hole on your crotch. Sew a little patch in there. Just call it air conditioning. It's a little butt flap. Easy access. For many different things. Fun times and bathroom times. You just go through the hole, or either way. No grandkids yet, Rain? First of many, Yoke? Yeah, I definitely want that to happen. I'm just hoping not for a little bit, for sure. But congrats, man. That's you. You're winning, bro. That's winning. You got a new title. Like, you went up a rank. I like how, like, back in the day when you're younger, like, getting old was like a diss or something. I feel like it's you're winning the game, dude. You're ranking up. You're still here. Some people aren't still here, dude. Some people check out when they're 20, teenager, 30s. People checking out in their 40s. We're all still here. We're still winning. Now, if Grandma Mary lasted till 100 something, she won too. Or if Uncle Bill had an awesome company and made it to 40 something, he was winning too. Not saying. I'm just saying, like, age is not a diss. Because you're going to be old one day too. Like, that's the dumbest thing to ever... Like, when kids make fun of old people, it's like, you are an idiot. You're going to be old too one day. Unless you lose the game. Alright, I ran another gap, which was against every fiber of my being. But it is what it is. This is the time. This is where you caught me. You got me. I don't even know if I would have did that. Like, 2 days from now, 3 days from now, I might have turned it down. But today you got me, you know? Today's the day. My next door neighbor in Ghana about to a granny at 37. 37, so I guess that's possible, dude. You could be 20 when you have a kid, and then your kid has a kid at 17. It's not like it's not crazy. Like I said, my mom had me when she was 15. She turned 16 like 7 days later, but I still like to say she had me when she was 15, because it's true. But her birthday's 10 days after mine, so I guess it was 10 days later. She turned 16. It's all good, bro. Anything else, everybody? I don't know if I'm gonna get the new account out today now, but I'll see if I can find some time. I can record and then pause and then go and then come back and unpause and keep recording. So anyway, I can do it. I'll figure it out. And then tomorrow we got this last stream of the month. Important to me. It's bounty, right? We got bounty. I think it's bounty, right? You made me do PvP. You made me run gaps. You guys are silly. Silly goose. Yeah, 14 hours, 41 minutes. So, bounty is tomorrow. We'll go over that. It's Halloween tomorrow. Halloween tomorrow, bounty tomorrow, last stream of the month tomorrow, smoke them if you got them tomorrow, pour them on your head tomorrow, pour them out for your homie tomorrow, whatever you want to do. Yeah, so I'll see you there. But I'm gonna put the new account playthrough part 3. I'm trying to get it out today at some point by the end of the day. And then tomorrow I'm gonna do the top 20 rares. So I'm gonna get as much as I can out before the end of the month. Because once the month ends, it's like bang, you know, chop, like boom, the door closes, like bang, that's what I get. So I'm trying to get everything out by the end of the month and smoke them if you got them, right? All right. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Take a button down below. And I'll see y'all next time. Crazy good stream today. All of a sudden, I don't know. It was weird. It was good. Weird is good. Unexpected, I guess, is the better word. But it was an update. So, it was an update on a third. It was like, when did that come out? Yesterday, or was it Tuesday night? Maybe I was just checked out on Wednesday. All of a sudden on Wednesday, I'm going to do my Tower of Doom for my guild. In my holiday event, which I forgot to do today. You guys were supposed to remind me. What's wrong with you? Supposed to do this. Might as well. Let's keep it going. I'm going to do my holiday event now. So you have a little overtime. I was saying goodbye, but I need to do this. Still using my mid team, so I don't know why I just got to say that every time. I don't want you to think I think this is the best team or anything, but sometimes you don't, sometimes you don't use the best teams. Sometimes you just use fun teams. I get it. What I'm doing. Use a fun team, gets the job done. Like sometimes in pet rescues, I'll do the the new Skull Waterfall with Bane of Ambition, and I did that the other day, the pet rescue. I wasn't even really paying attention to that pet rescue. Did I get it all the way done? I think I did. Did I get the teddy bear? Starting to lose my memory. I'm like Total Recall with 3 knockers. Arnold Schwarzen. Mountain Dew Dorito. You believe he was like the mayor or whatever? The Terminator? You guys that live in another country, can you believe it? You know what I mean? What do you think about it? Like, everything's old news that I'm talking about, but, like, in general, how do you feel? Could you imagine, like, I don't know, think about somebody from a different country that's like a... Like, what if Justin Bieber became the president of Canada? You know what I mean? We would all think that's kind of like, really? You guys have Justin Bieber as your prime minister or whatever it is? It's kind of like what we're doing over here. We got Justin Bieber as our president. We got Drake as our mayor, governor. What's another country with famous people in it? What if Jackie Chan was the president of wherever he's from? It's probably from America and I'm being a jerk. What if, like, you know? What if Jackie Chan was the mayor of China or something? Where's Shanghai? Isn't he from there? I don't even know. I better quit talking. I don't know. I'm uninformed. Alright, I did my fights. I think... Okay, I got 223. I need 400. I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He's from Hong Kong? Okay. Hey, so I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong, right? Isn't Hong Kong in China? So, 75, 75, 75. So I'm gonna need to buy like one more time. One of these days. I'll do it tomorrow. Remind me tomorrow, guys. Moderators, Chad, whoever. If you don't mind. Trey, anybody? Sana, Anita. Funky Town, somebody. Tyrion, anybody? Rain, whoever. Jets, Yoke, whoever. Anybody? Remind me tomorrow to buy in the holiday event and to do it. So I do want to get the legendary. It's there, it's for free. Pretty much. It's not good, but I like to get stuff like that. I'll feel weird if I don't get it, so. Alright, anyway, I'll see you guys. Have a good one. Tomorrow I'm streaming. 27, almost 30 people watching today, which is more than lately. Come back tomorrow. Where you been? Friday. I'm on Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. Every freaking week. Still. Gems of War. Let's go. But like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Take it about the channel comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for joining me today. Juan, Rain, Chad, the Clip Bomb, Yoke, the Ham, Beg for Mercy, Lance Platt, Trey Boba, Funky Town, Texas. Rain with the 2, Trey with the 3, Rain with another 4, Lance with the 5, and I screwed up on that one. Sorry, bro. They kind of popped up at the same time, and Rain was talking about it and then did it. Tyrion was here. Self-Sufficient Ruben was here. We got Trey, we got Chad, we got Funky Town, Sana. Funky Town, the Queen of the Pirates. We got Funky Town Trey. Rain. Trey with a 2 earlier as well. Double dipping. Tyrion with the 2 earlier. And Anita with that big 5 gifted that even brought some people in. We got Mike Sheard. Yoke, Beg. Thought I saw Jets was here if I didn't already say Jets. Trey with a 3. Already think I said that. Rain, Tyrion, Beg. Sauna, Lady Alfhild. We got Sean. What up, Sean? Bye, Sean. Thank you, Sean. Bear Razor was here today. You know it's a crazy stream when Bear Razor's here. He only comes out of the woodworks every once in a while. Shout out to Bear Razor. Big Tyrion. I thought more people were going to have to come out of the woodworks, honestly. Like, I continue to go. I'm still here like I said I would be. Past everybody else. I'm still doing it. Before everybody else. Past everybody else. I'm still here for you. I thought a couple more other people would come back, too. Not that Bear's ever been anywhere. I'm just saying, like. Zivy Murr was here. Yoke the Ham. Sauna. Maybe they're just hiding in the background. They don't want to show their face. Slayheim was in the house. Anita. I think Sauna, didn't you gift one too? I hope I said it. Traded. I gotta give props. You know what I mean? Whether or not. Yep, Sauna did. Sauna with the gifted. Lady Outfield. Anita with 5 gifted. Trey with 3. Tyrion with 2. Trey with 2. Lance with 5. Rain with 4. Trey with 3. Rain with 2. Wow, that felt good to say all that. Appreciate y'all. Alright, back to the bottom. Well, first, I gotta do everything. Okay, Tyrion, were you first? Tyrion, then Trey, then Funky? That's what it says on my screen. Roxy, aka Rain, won YouTube's Favorite Person Award with 600 experience. There's a little strat there you could do. And you nailed it today. Not even on purpose. Trey was YouTube's second favorite person, 475. And then Lance was YouTube's third favorite person at 325. Back to the bottom in case y'all saying anything. Later Juan, bye Anita. You know what I thought when I seen that, Anita? It was a dirty thought, so I won't say it. Rain, he's from Hong Kong. Okay. Alright, I'll see y'all. Have a good one. You're the best. See you tomorrow. Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. Gems of War live streams around 10 a.m. EST. Usually 10:30 because I'm always late. See you there. You're the best. Have a good day. Thank you so much. Peace out.